Winter hit hard that year. Snow piled high along the fences, the air sharp with frost. My grandkids came to visit, and we spent the afternoon rolling 3 giant snowballs in the yard, stacking them carefully, and dressing them up with scarves, carrot noses, and hats. By sundown, we had a snowman army. 5 of them, lined up like sentinels watching over the ranch. The kids were thrilled. They named each one, laughed, and begged me to keep them up all winter. I promised I would, but I should have known Karen wouldn't let that joy last. At dawn the next morning, I walked out with a cup of coffee and froze. All 5 snowmen were toppled, their heads smashed, arms scattered. Boot prints led straight from the HOA path into my yard. Karen. I checked my cameras, and sure enough, there she was, marching in at midnight, stomping through the snow, and kicking each snowman to the ground like some twisted holiday Grinch. I clenched my fists. This wasn't just about snow. It was about my grandkids, their memories, and the joy she couldn't stand to see on my property. So I plotted revenge. The next weekend, the kids came back, and I told them we were building something special. Instead of regular snow, I packed each snowman around a hidden surprise. Cinder blocks and reinforced ice. I poured buckets of water over them, letting the freezing night turn them rock solid. On the outside, they looked the same, smiling snowmen with hats and scarves. But inside, they were tougher than concrete. Sure enough, 2 nights later, Karen returned. I watched from my porch, recording the whole thing. She strutted into the yard, muttering under her breath. She raised her boot and kicked the first snowman with all her might. Crunch! Her scream pierced the night. She grabbed her foot, hopping around in agony, then slipped on the ice and landed flat on her back. But she wasn't done. No, Karen limped to the next one, picked up a shovel she dragged along, and swung it. The metal rang out like a bell. The handle snapped in half, and the snowman didn't even crack. She howled in frustration, hammering away until her hands bled from the splinters. By the 3rd snowman, she collapsed in the snow, wailing like a child, defeated by frozen statues. I posted the footage online with the caption, HOA Karen vs. My snowman army, snowmen win, 5-0. Within hours, it went viral. Millions of views, people laughing at Karen's tantrum. Memes popped up everywhere. Karen photoshopped fighting Frosty, Karen losing to Elsa from Frozen, Karen in a boxing ring with 5 snowmen knocking her out. The fallout was brutal. Local parents blasted her for ruining kids' fun. The HOA board distanced themselves, calling her behavior deeply troubling. Neighbors printed screenshots of the video and taped them to her door. And my grandkids? They thought it was the funniest thing ever. Grandpa's snowmen are superheroes, they told everyone at school. Karen tried to sue me for public humiliation. The judge laughed her out of court. You destroyed his property on camera, he said. Be thankful you're not in jail. From then on, every snowfall reminded Karen of her defeat. People built snowmen on their lawns with signs reading, protected by HOA snowman security. As for me, I kept my promise. That winter, the snowmen stood tall, indestructible, guarding my yard and my family's laughter. Karen learned the hard way. Sometimes the coldest revenge is the sweetest.